With many on the move just hours before the curfew goes into effect, the Chinese government has deployed screening stations to catch the sick. The airport and train stations coronavirus has now been detected or suspected in at least 11 countries across the globe. Isopods show the extreme measures being taken to treat the ill and protect medical staff.
Parasite. I'm speechless.
상상도 해본 적이 없는 일이 실제로 벌어지니까 일단 너무 기쁘고 기쁩니다.
We never imagined this to ever happen. We are so happy.
Cases worldwide, listen to this, approaches 77,000, and the death toll now more than 2,000 people. Ian Pannell is in Yokohama, Japan with the very latest. Good morning, Ian.
As it brings its citizens home from China, a false rumor that 5 of the returnees were infected with the virus sparked violent clashes with police, a sign of the spreading global fear around COVID-19. And overnight, a flight carrying 268 people from the Western
Tokyo's countdown clock must now be reset. So must the ambitions of thousands of athletes.
Together we are tackling this disease, and I want to reassure you that if we remain united and resolute, then we will overcome it.
This is my way of living, and nobody's going to tell me any otherwise.
Time for our state to be opened up. We're tired of not being able to buy the things that we need, go to the hairdressers, get our hair done.
In the language of the US Department of Defense, these are unidentified aerial phenomena. Videos which add fuel to the belief of some we are not alone.
Well, if there's a good thing, it's rotating.
Right now we have a window of opportunity to break the chain of community transmission, to contain the virus, to stop it multiplying, and to protect New Zealanders from the worst. That's why Cabinet met today and agreed that effective immediately, we will move to alert level 3 nationwide. After 48 hours, the time required to ensure essential services are in place, we will move to level 4.
More than 1 million people are buried on the island. The site is receiving renewed attention as coronavirus ravages in New York, turning the city into one of America's largest epicenters.
What we have seen is an increase in the number of people passing away overall. That there are people who pass away and there is no family member, no loved one, no friend, no one.
Since early Saturday morning when his casket was wheeled into the Douglas Cape Fear Conference Center, the line stretched for miles, filled with people who wanted to stand in solidarity.
This has been a night full of marching, chanting, and calls for change. It all started at the corner of Broad and High, which has been the center of protests over the past few months.
For the food security of Kenya, especially after a problem like the coronavirus, how are we going to feed Kenya?
Zero. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA. this is Russia's parliament basically paving the way for Vladimir Putin to potentially stay on as Russian president until 2036.
We first became aware of it in Wuhan, China in December, and in the 7 months since, it has spread to nearly every continent in the world. Only Antarctica is COVID-free. North America, South America, and Europe now account for 75% of the total confirmed cases. 11% are in Asia.
When all of humanity comes together with one dedicated purpose, focusing all our resources to really confront whatever challenges we face, then we can be triumphant. This is an example of triumph against a disease that is ancient.
Around the world, there were 259,848 new global cases reported in just the last 24 hours. It's a record increase for the second day in a row.
We found that the estimate of the true actual number of COVID-19 cases is approximately 12 times larger than the number of confirmed reported cases. And we found that the number of people who have died of COVID-19 is approximately 50% higher than the number of reported deaths.
The US, Brazil, and India are reporting the highest numbers. Europe is also facing a surge in COVID-19 infections with record daily highs in many countries.
This monstrous super typhoon Goni, known as Raleigh in the Philippines, has now made landfall here in southeastern Luzon with winds estimated to be gusting at 379 kilometers per hour in that center of circulation.
everyone in Mexico wants for Christmas, the COVID vaccine, and the one from Pfizer has now finally arrived. Mexico never really got COVID cases down after the first wave, and now there's more than ever. The crowds in Mexico City Center throughout December haven't helped.
Second vaccine in the fight against COVID. Joe Biden receiving his first dose today. Clinical trials show Moderna's vaccine is as effective as Pfizer's, but doesn't require sub-zero storage.